Level 1, we are starting on a new unit. This is 1-point perspective or linear perspective. And what I'm going to give you guys is a piece of paper. You're going to find this very familiar because this is the piece of paper that you guys use for your op art. So in the first little section, we're going to get started with the first drawing. I'm going to teach you guys how to draw boxes in 1-point perspective. These are the boxes. What you're going to end up doing is you're going to have 2 boxes above the horizon line. This is the horizon line, and that's the vanishing point. You're going to have 2 boxes that are touching the horizon line, so we're on the horizon line, and then 2 boxes that are below the horizon line. If you notice the boxes that are above the horizon line, these 2, if you think about this as an eye and you're looking up, you're only going to see the bottom of the boxes and the side of the box if it is skewed away from and not centered with the vanishing point. Now, if you have a box that is centered with your vanishing point, you are only going to see the bottom because there's no way, we got to draw lines to the vanishing point. There's no way you can draw lines to the vanishing point from the side because it is exactly centered here. When you have boxes that are on the horizon line, one thing that you're going to notice is you're going to see the front and you're going to see the side of your box. You're not going to see the top or the bottom because if you could imagine, this is your eye level and you're only going to see those things. Same thing here on this one, you don't see the top and the bottom because this is kind of the horizon line. This would be where if you have an outside scene, if this is the ocean and this is the sky, that's kind of the line that you see. In an interior setting, this might be the floor and this might be the wall back there. So kind of picture it that way if you would. Now, if you look at the boxes that are below your horizon line and that vanishing point, the only part of the box that you're going to see is the top right here and the side. And you're going to see the top on this side and the side. Now, if you had a box right here that was below it and centered, you'd just see the front and you'd see the top. It would be the opposite of this one right here. So we'll start on this. Hopefully you kind of get what I'm saying, just to try to picture things, how they're going to be. So on this particular assignment, what you're going to end up doing, you're going to draw a horizon line. And what I would tell you to do is draw it at the top third of your actual piece. So what I'm doing here is I'm lining up my ruler with the edge of my paper to get a straight line. So if you line that up flush with the edge of your paper, you're going to get a straight line, and just from edge to edge, you're going to draw your horizon line. So you can see that's at one of the top third of my page. Now your vanishing point, I'm not putting this exactly in the middle, but I would definitely put it towards the middle just simply because you've got quite a few boxes that you've got to draw. So the first boxes that we're going to draw are going to be the ones above the horizon line, and then we're going to go below, and then we're going to go on. One thing about linear perspective is that your boxes are not at an angle, they are straight on. So you're only going to, when you start on this, you're going to actually start off with a shape. You're going to start off with the front of your box. So you can make this box anywhere you want to above the horizon line. You can make this box as long as you want it to be, or if you want it to be kind of small, however you want it to be. I'm still lining up my ruler with the edge of my page right there. And I'm doing the same thing here. One thing that I would tell you guys to do is to draw lightly, just in case you make a mistake. It's a little easier, obviously, to erase. It's hard to see where the edge of this box is right here whenever you're drawing it. So you may have to erase just a little. I went a little over that line. All right, so I have this, and what I'm gonna do, y'all, is I'm going to just start another video and show you guys how to draw the sides to the vanishing point.